Time to feed the trolls. Oh, hey guys, it's me, Cute Fuzzy Weasel. This thing fell out of the ceiling. I don't know what it is. Now I know what you're thinking. Pretty pointless opening to this episode, right? Yeah, and that's because today we're going after, them. Nothing makes these walls feel just a little bit closer than watching a Brightside video. Is the surface still bright? It's been so long since I've seen the sun.
Look out, here come the 10 hardest choices you'll ever have to make.
I don't know, man. I grew up on a farm. I've had to make a lot of real hard choices.
Throughout our lives, we are constantly bombarded with major choices. Which university should I apply to?
College in the middle of nowhere or college next to Mr. Beast? Can't I just die?
Should I take that higher paid job on the other side of the country?
Hang on, where are there high-paying jobs?
Do I like red M&Ms or blue?
Holy shit, truly, these are the hardest choices in life.
Our decisions not only determine our future, but also define us and shape our personalities. In this video, Brightside offers you the opportunity to make 10 extremely difficult choices.
So we've gone from most difficult to extremely difficult.
At the end of the video, we'll tell you what kind of person you are.
Well, from the silhouettes, it looks like no matter what I choose, I'm always gonna be a cowboy.
There are only 2 possible answers to each question.
Well, then they can't be the hardest choices in life now, can they? Most of those have more than 2 sides attached to them. That's what makes them so hard.
You need to choose between option A and option B. So this is like the Kobayashi Maru test in Star Trek, huh?
What? The Kobayashi Maru was designed to determine how people react under situations where they're going to die. Which, in my mind, is also kind of flawed. I mean, it's not like they were erasing memories. These people knew it was a test, so what did it do? Yeah, we're gonna have you sit down on a simulated bridge and then kill you. Well, what is it testing? Nothing. Starfleet Academy is just full of a bunch of sick fucks.
As you're taking the test, keep track of how many times you choose A or B, because you'll need these totals at the end of the video to find out your results.
Can I, not do that, though? 'Cause I don't fucking care.
You'll only have 5 seconds to think about each question before we give you the explanation. Don't think too long and go with your gut. You'll get the most accurate results that way.
Oh god, I want to kill people.
Counting down from number 10, would you rather A, be the smartest person around, or B, the most charming?
Slow down there, Brightside. You gotta go easy on us on the first question. I don't know, the smartest person in the world? Seems kind of like a no-brainer. What can you do with charm that you can't do with, being intelligent? As far as I'm concerned, being intelligent is part of being charming.
How about the one with the most money?
Nah, I'm pretty sure the most intelligent one is going to end up with the most money.
Well, that's not a choice. Now, if you chose A, it means you don't really care about what other people think. You're just fine on your own. If you'd prefer to be charming, other people's opinions are important to you.
Wow, Brightside. Don't blow my mind all at once. Your deep insight into my personality is too eye-opening. I implore you, Brightside, stop. This is like if you had 2 choices and one of them was like, what do you like more, chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? And then you choose chocolate ice cream and it's like, wow, if you chose chocolate ice cream, that means you enjoy chocolate.
Question 9. Would you rather A, always have to tell the truth, or B, always lie?
Always lie. Now here's my reasoning behind that. they do not specify the kind of lie. And technically speaking, a half-truth is still a lie. So, if you say have to lie, you can full-on lie. But if you have to say the right thing, you can half-truth enough to where they kind of get the gist of it, you know? There's this thought experiment to where if it's always wrong to lie, then if you're like a German in 1939 and you have Jews hiding in your attic and the Gestapo show up to ask for, like, do you have any Jews? If it's always wrong to lie, then it's wrong to lie to the Gestapo. Whereas if it's okay to lie, then you can lie to the Gestapo. You get what I mean? It's like if you always have to tell the truth, eventually that is gonna bite you in the ass so hard. Because so much of life is learning when to keep your fucking mouth shut. So essentially what this question is asking is, would you rather have to be creative in how you frame your, talking points, or would you rather not have free will at all? And I like my free will. It's about the only thing I got left in this fucked up hell world.
Can I just take the Fifth Amendment right now?
Holy shit, is this actually a courtroom?
Now this really is a tough choice. You either can't lie at all, or you can never tell the truth.
Yeah, that would be the fucking question that's right in front of us.
If you chose truth over lies, it indicates that you're a selfless person.
How? I just gave you an example of how you would not be selfless. But if you'd like a less radical example, alright. Your girlfriend, who is really big, let's say, asks you if you think she's thin. Do you say no and risk the ire of your fictional girlfriend? Or do you say yes because a brain parasite has eaten away part of your frontal lobe and you are rapidly turning into a zombie?
Question 8. Would you rather
Would I rather what?
A. Never have internet access again, or B. Never take an airplane in your life?
B. I already don't fly. Meanwhile, there is literally nothing I can do without internet access. I can't do anything. I mean, okay, it's not like literally nothing. I can fend for myself and cook my own food and breathe. But in terms of the industry that I'm in terms of the jobs that I do, in terms of my hobbies and everything, no, I require the internet. I do not require planes.
Or C. Never have to take an enema?
What the fuck? Was that supposed to be a joke? Get it? 'Cause flying is like an enema?
That's not a choice, come on.
You're the one who said it, man. Don't get pissed off at me.
If you have a fear of flying, the choice might be obvious for you. But if you're an avid traveler, we feel your pain.
Get a job at Carnival Cruise Line and take a boat. You travel all over the fucking place.
Choosing the internet over flying could mean that you care a lot about the environment, or you just really love watching our videos on YouTube.
Or your choices are fucking ridiculous. When this is not something that would ever come up. Hard choices are realistic choices, not what would you rather have? A full set of nuts or no eyes?
Plus, thanks to the internet, you can visit any country you want without ever leaving your apartment.
In a real, limited, sad way, yeah.
Question 7. Would you rather A. Find true love, or B. Win $1 million?
Are the choices implying that they're exclusionary? Because if they are, then true love. I mean, to be honest, $1 million isn't really worth a whole lot now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of money, but it's not like $1 million 20 years ago or something. It's just $1 million now, which I think buys you like a senator's hand.
Can't we just do both? If you went for the money, it might be an indication that you don't really believe in such things as true love.
or you've just given up on life. So we're up to 1A and 4 Bs now, right?
You're probably really practical and unemotional.
If you chose B, you're probably a sociopath.
Question 6. Would you rather A. never be able to speak again, or B. always have to say everything on your mind?
I mean, I kind of already say what's on my mind all the time anyway. But then I am, living alone with a cat stuck underground, so maybe I'm not the best example. I guess, I don't know, sign language exists.
Oh, I like that one.
The narrator's not paying attention either.
Not being able to speak is really hard. But is it worse that you're always saying what you think? Your girlfriend asks you if she looks good, and you are unable to lie and say, yes.
Hey, look at that. You just gave me another example of why it's always lying is the correct choice.
Can you imagine the consequences? So, maybe silence is golden.
It is fucking 2 in the morning.
Or maybe Bitcoin.
Is there some connection between not being able to talk and Bitcoin that I'm not aware of?
Heh.
Okay, so we're just not going to address that then?
Question 5. Would you rather A. have a photographic memory, or B. be able to forget anything you want?
I've actually thought about how great it would be to be able to forget selected TV shows just so I could rewatch them again, but I think I'd probably rather have a photographic memory just for the advantage of being able to learn really quickly. Seems like the logical choice.
What was the question again?
Get it? 'Cause his brain is decomposing?
Having a photographic memory means that you can learn all kinds of things really easily. But this can be a curse. You remember all the bad things that people normally forget.
Yeah, but I already do that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So forgetting anything that you want at any time now sounds pretty tempting, right?
No, it honestly sounds like something that would get in the way.
However, choosing a photographic memory means that you're a strong person.
What? How does that follow? What, because I have a photographic memory, that means I'm a strong person? It's like, oh, you're willing to not forget the bad stuff? What if I'm some kind of psycho killer and I just want to remember every detail of my murders? It doesn't make you none of these fucking questions make any sense.
Number 4. Would you rather A. never have sex again,
Okay, all right. I'll give you credit on that. That's all right.
or B. never eat your favorite food?
These fucking questions. These are not realistic questions. These are not hard questions. They're just random. Would you rather never be able to take another picture or lose a pinky? They're just bizarre. Never eat my favorite food. I don't have a favorite food, so it'll be really fucking hard for that one to pin down on me.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Choosing to never have sex probably means that you prefer to be alone.
No, really? Really? It means I prefer to be alone if I never want to have sex. No way! No fucking way. That is incredible. That's such a deep look into your psyche. It's like, well, if you don't like being around people, it probably means that you like being alone. See? Yeah.
And if you opted for food, well, you must really love food.
If I opted for food, the option was to never have my favorite food again. What? Are you aware of the fucking choices? Did you just forget? Are you actually a goldfish?
Number 3. Would you rather A. be the only person in the world to live a happy life, or B. be the only person in the world to live an unhappy life.
Haha, joke's on you. My life already is unhappy. So you're just saying, hey, do you like the status quo? Once again, I have outwitted your test with my own neuroses. Haha.
I'm confused. Now, think about it for a second. This one is extremely hard, too. Can you really be happy in a world where there are only unhappy people?
Yes. You have to have a really warped personality, but yes, you can.
Your friends, your family, all having hardships except lucky you? Yeah, I could give it a shot. No, not really.
You say that now, but give it a few centuries. Your mind will change.
Question 2. Would you rather A. be the first person to discover an inhabitable planet,
I think someone actually already did that, though.
or B. be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
I want Corona to stop.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
No, it actually really isn't.
And question 1. Would you rather A. be poor but be able to help people, or B. get incredibly rich by hurting other people?
What kind of fucking question is that? Would you rather be a nice person or a huge asshole? What a hard choice. Well, okay. Who am I hurting? I'm okay with being really rich if I got there by hurting other rich people. The option, it doesn't specifically say that you got your money by hurting the poor. That's just how rich people normally get their money, but it's possible in this scenario you got your money by hurting the rich, in which case, that's actually a good, okay, if it's that scenario, B. If it's that scenario, B.
If you chose option A, it means you're someone who cares about other people more than yourself. As for choosing B, well, it's pretty much the opposite.
You think that, but really I feel like option B actually has more avenues to help people. I mean, think about it. If you're getting your wealth by scamming other wealthy people, there's nothing in there that says you can't be like, I don't know, giving half of that to poor people. There's nothing in there that says that.
Okay, now it's time to see the final results. Surprise! This was a test of how selfish you are.
What? How does choosing between the internet and flying show how selfish I am? That doesn't make any sense. For that matter, how does choosing between always telling the truth and lying prove that I'm a selfless person? You're just pulling all this out of your ass, aren't you?
Oh, how sneaky. If you chose A from 1 to 3 times, you're a pretty selfish person.
Or you were choosing at random.
Very few people would like to work with you in a team. It's not that bad, though. It just means that you prefer fighting for yourself to get exactly what you want. But would you really step on other people to get there?
I don't know, it depends on the circumstance. Does the other person, for example, deserve to be stepped on? And I know you might think I'm a monster, but let me put this idea into your head, good sir. Let's say I have a scheme to get rich by hurting Harvey Weinstein. Am I a bad person?
If you chose option A from 4 to 6 times, that means you're moderately selfish. You're like the Goldilocks of this list. Not too much, not too little, just right.
Once again, the internet has shown me that I am average. Yay!
Who's been eating my porridge?
God.
Most people would fall into this category. You can be selfish when you need to be. Now, if you chose option A from 7 to 10 times,
it means you smoke a pipe.
You're the type of person who is always ready to sacrifice your own interests for someone else. But will you ever get what you want in life if you easily give it up for others?
What if what you want in life is to help people? Seems like a win-win.
Mother Teresa, she's back.
Mother Teresa was kind of a monster.
So, what were your results?
Positive.
Do you agree with them? Tell us in the comments section below.
Nah, you don't need me to write something you people are never gonna read. Anyways, Kid Fuzzy Weasel, if you like that video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so the subscription does something, or whatever. And hey, if you want to support this channel directly, you can go to my Patreon, like these people. They saw this episode 2 days early. Good for them! Oh, and I may or may not have some kind of Ko-Fi thing by now. I don't know. I'm exploring the possibility. Don't forget to check out the other videos I've done, which I think I already told you to do that. And as always, have a good day. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go work on another quiz. I heard it's even harder than this one. The first question is, would I rather live or die? It's, oh, the bright side. They sure do have those brain teasers worked out.